Hello and welcome to the Patreon exclusive edition of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
Ryan Seymour.
And we are going to talk about Pearl #1.
Yeah, the very first book off of DC's new Jinx World imprint, which is Brian Michael Bendis' private collection.
Now, I have to ask. This says, from the creators of
Yeah.
Jessica Jones. Is this a shot? Is this a stab at Marvel for losing their poster child of writing?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Like, there might be a little bit. Like, there's every time a player gets traded from one team to another, there's
Right.
always a circle on a calendar.
There always is.
So-
When you're going to cross that team,
Yeah.
there's a thing. But I find it interesting, though. Okay, Jessica Jones clearly is a very prominent, very marketable Marvel Comics character
Yeah.
to be featured on the cover of a book that's produced from DC Comics. I find that very, very interesting.
I wonder if it's just a marketing thing. Like, you're
Maybe.
walking by Pearl, it's a #1. You really don't know much past that.
That's true.
Unless you've read reviews and whatnot.
Well, wait. Let's look on the indicia here. All rights reserved. Batman. All related characters. That's off of something else. Maybe.
From that backup story.
Yeah, but like there isn't anything. Oh no, there it is. Published monthly by DC Comics. I find that very interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. And cover-wise, this does not look like a DC book.
Not at all.
Like,
Yeah.
this looks like the best of what Image does.
Yeah.
Maybe with a slight Dark Horse-ness
Yeah.
on the corner here. Not DC though.
It's very atmospheric.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you what's happening on the inside.
Far
Like,
from
even
it.
close.
Far from it. I would totally get like an oversized poster of this cover though.
Yeah.
Like, let that sit in my bachelor-esque looking man cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would happen. That would happen. All right, so here we go. Page #1. My daughter would scream, like lose her mind.
It's so well drawn. Like, it's a spider.
Very well drawn. Yeah, it's a spider. Look, see, that's my daughter screaming
Yeah.
right now.
And I'm
because
like,
we talked about it.
That spider, because it starts in very zoomed in on the
Boom,
spider.
right there on
and
it.
as we're panning out, you see that the spider's on somebody's wrist. And I'm still
Yes.
thinking, like,
Oh my God!
there's a
shake it
spider
off.
on your wrist.
Okay, so what's funny is I immediately went like, "Oh wow, Bendis is going back to the well and he's writing Spider-Man again." He forgot that he doesn't work there anymore.
Oh, it's a gamma irradiated
It's
spider
right,
this time.
It's a meta radiated. But no, we are in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Quiet area, coffee shop esque place. This woman, unassuming.
Yeah.
She's
just normal.
yeah. Now, mind you, the color palette that's used here is very monotone. It's like Gatos. He would take a color and then wash the whole page in it.
Yeah.
But then only give you hints of other colors.
Yeah.
So to kind of bring out a little bit of light or to bring some contrast to some things. So in it, she's got like this green paleness to her.
Yeah.
But it's only in contrast to other people that you realize that maybe
She's very light skinned.
very
And her
light-skinned.
hair is possibly white.
Right. So, all right. We see she's getting herself some coffee, absent-minded.
Yeah.
I mean, just kind of going through the motions, whatever. And this guy
Yeah. So he's,
randomly is like,
looking back over his shoulder at her.
right. And he's like, can I see that tattoo?
Yeah. And that was the first moment we're like, oh, that's a tattoo.
Oh, it's a tattoo. She's not gonna die because this Black Widow spider is like crawling on her wrist and she's not paying attention. It's gonna jump in your coffee.
Yeah. Coffee spiders are the worst.
So she's like, do you know what this is?
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, I do. And he calls out the name of the tattoo artist that did it.
Which takes a lot of in-depth knowledge of,
Yes, it does.
of that to know different styles and whatnot.
Now, the thing that got me, though, is like she threw out that he did it himself. So the design is one thing.
That makes me wonder, too.
The actual,
is it the
put
artist?
her on her is something else.
Yeah.
Which I think is interesting.
Yeah.
So he's clearly a fan.
Yeah.
Very enamored by it. They end up making like small talk.
Yeah.
You find out. I mean, we still haven't technically been given this young lady's name at all.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, we still don't know the names of these characters.
Right, but they're just talking.
Yeah.
And this is where Bendis really shows his strength. And when it comes to dialogue and characters interacting based on dialogue, he is top notch in the game. Like, it's very difficult to find anybody that can have characters not talk about anything, but you still get an impression of who they are.
Yeah.
Which works. What you find out is that he randomly saw her through, remarking of her skin and complexion. He just sat down and started tattooing her.
Yeah.
Didn't ask her if it was okay.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, it's bold.
Yeah.
It's bold. Okay. It's cool.
But it worked.
It did. It totally
Yeah.
worked. Didn't even know her name. Didn't charge her for it either.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's pretty awesome. So dude just kind of is like, hey, that was awesome. Goes on about his business.
Yeah.
Goes to his buddies.
Yeah.
Starts telling them
And
what happened.
In that particular panel, I love because it's almost like the specific word, because there's no text in the bubble.
Right.
There's a couple bubbles, and then there's a bubble with a spider in it.
Right.
So it's like the small talk and the like, oh, you won't believe it is
Clearly,
irrelevant
it's
except
about
for
the spider.
Yeah.
That's genius storytelling. That right there is playing around with visual narration, where people aren't doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like no one's doing things like that.
Yeah.
This is almost akin to when Bendis decided to bring back the thought bubbles
Yeah.
in Mighty Avengers. It's a thing. So all of a sudden, Pearl, who we get to know by page 4 at this point,
because
5.
her friend shows up. And
Yes.
calls
1,
her
2,
Pearl.
3, 4, 5, 6, actually. Page 6.
Yeah.
We finally find out this young lady's name. Said, again, without major punctuation. It's not boldened or anything like that. She comes in with just the most casual of living.
Yeah.
She's loving the fries.
Yeah.
The fries
are delicious.
They're great. She wants a suicide pact over the fries.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had fries that good.
I don't know.
Can you say?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
That's a toughie.
Yeah, I have to go back to the Rolodex.
Maybe Arby's curly fries.
I mean, those are good.
Those are good.
Those are really good.
Yeah.
But like they'd have to have like cheese and meat on it.
Yeah,
Something. I mean, I know
to take
not
it up
meat for you. But
yeah, something to take it up a notch.
Yeah, I need something. Sprinkle some gold on it. So then we get to something a little bit more Chasing Amy-esque.
But like a very real conversation that these people have probably had at some point.
Very
in their
much
past.
so. Where Pearl is like, hey, you know what I said I'd ever do to the guy that recognized what this was on my wrist?
Yeah.
When she responds
Yes.
with they get a reach around.
Yeah.
I totally thought that was like, you're stupid.
Yeah. Nope. She's like, I'll be right back.
Apparently that's a real thing.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain there's about to be an entire culture of guys that are going to study and bone up on every tattoo they can.
Yeah.
Just in case.
You never know.
Just
It could
in
be
case.
very handy
They
information.
could be like, hey, is that a
Is it a, yeah.
Is it?
Maybe?
Do I get a no?
Huh?
Never read Pearl? Okay, that's cool.
No rust on the trombone? That's fair.
Oh, so bad. So bad. So she walks up to this guy and his friends and is like, hey, we were just talking about, she's like, yeah, I know. You are unsubtle.
Yeah.
Like you did not play that down well at all,
Yeah.
sir. I heard you. But they're like, they're kind of like not amazed by what this is. They don't care.
Yeah, the friends don't care. They're not immersed in this world of
not at
tattoo
all.
and art and
It's kind of bad. So she's like, how do you know what this was? How did you know that?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I'm a tattoo artist.
And that's where it kind of like it takes a turn.
It's flirty.
Yeah.
It's flirty, but she just kind of like reneges on what the plan was here.
Yeah.
If you knew the tattoo artist I knew, you would know that.
Yeah.
Or you would know what.
Yeah. Like I don't want to.
I mean, clearly there's something here.
Yeah.
Now you were looking it up. You were looking up the name. And it's, how do you say it?
Yeah, there's Iraguchi, but it's got an H in it, and that's
this one doesn't.
Yeah, and that's a style and an actual artist.
Right. So maybe a reference.
Maybe.
Could be interesting. So he's pulls up one of his friend's shirts and shows off like he is a tattoo artist. He's got some ink there, and
this is where it gets.
This is where it.
Yeah, there's an interesting thing going on because the tattoo that he's showing off.
It's very Yakuza-esque. Very.
There's definitely a dragon.
Yeah, and I was looking at that. I was like, that looks gang related.
Mm-hmm.
Very much so. So they're like about to leave or whatever, because she basically has called it quits.
Yeah.
So whatever his answer was about him being a tattoo artist was the wrong answer.
Yeah.
So if somebody asks you, how do you know? Don't say you're a tattoo artist.
You're not a tattoo artist. You're a stalker.
That's
or,
it.
I don't.
It's not it.
Research assistant.
All of a sudden, motorcycle rides up.
Yeah.
Couple of them.
Yeah.
Guys pull out pistols. Brah, brah, brah. I mean, we're going straight Fast and Furious.
Yeah. It's like almost a postmodern sort of like Sin City style action sequence.
It is. It's really beautiful. Bright, kind of raw color. Like it's
a definite shift from
huge
the very
shift.
muted before.
It's almost ugly.
Yeah.
By way of not being the cool tones that we saw before.
Yeah.
But that's the point, is to kind of shock you into paying attention to what's here. I love the integration of the lettering on this.
Yeah.
It's raw. I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't like just literally just drawn on there. But so these masked gunmen pull up and start shooting at dude and his friends.
Yeah. And friends, they've got firearms.
Yeah, they pull.
Yeah.
Now they're telling him to go because clearly he's not of this life.
Yeah.
Whatever the
Some
situation
reason,
is,
he needs to get out of there.
He needs to get out. They're trying to push him back.
Yeah.
His friends are going down. Pow, pow, pow.
Yeah.
It's not working. Kid is trying to make a run for it. Gunman pulls up in front of him.
He's not getting away.
It's about to happen. It's about to go down. The kid is like, oh, well, this sucks.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, gunman gets dropped.
Yeah.
Boom.
One shot, side of the helmet.
Boom. Another guy.
Yeah.
Boom. Dropped.
Third one. And it's Pearl.
It's Pearl. Pearl has, like, literally, these are gangland assassins just took out a group of guys.
Yeah.
She's dropped them. Boom,
And
boom,
calm.
boom.
She's not freaking out.
Not at all.
Like,
straight
it's-
calm. But there's still one gunman left.
Yeah.
He had dropped his gun, grabs it, manages to get a shot off.
Yeah.
Boom. Even she gets a shot off, but still gets hit in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Goes down.
Yeah. Pearl ink tattoos.
So all of a sudden, it seems very docile, but again, warm colors.
Yeah, very a much warmer, like
Yes.
reds and browns and
Far, far warmer.
almost home
Right.
kind of feeling.
Definitely homey. What's interesting is that based on this, we're back with Pearl.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know anything had happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
she's
visually
not-
on this first page, you can't see anything's wrong.
Yeah.
She's just fine.
Yeah.
She's practicing,
Yeah.
actually. She's actually drawing
Yeah.
right here. So this could have even been like a moment in time before.
Yeah.
Unsure.
Yeah.
There's an older gentleman with a cane.
Yeah.
He says, let me see.
And at first, I thought he meant the picture,
Right.
Because she's got that sketch pad out.
She's just sketching. She shows him her wound. So
Yeah.
she was clearly shot in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Still already healing up well enough that she can draw again.
Yeah.
I mean, hello.
Yeah.
That's... I broke my thumb once and I couldn't draw for like 3 weeks. I was upset.
Yeah.
This is like the next
Yeah.
day. Okay, so he's like, no, let me see the gun.
Yeah. Which is interesting because not just that she has the gun, but that she's carrying a gun on her at all times. It appears.
At all times. At all times. Now, this person she speaks to is Mr. Kai.
Yeah.
So this is not... It's not somebody who she's related
Yeah,
to.
it's not uncle, it's not dad.
Not granddad.
Yeah.
You know, she's very like, you know, well, sir, you know, this is my gun.
Yeah.
He's like, you're supposed to get rid of it. She's like, no, I can't get rid of this
Yeah.
one. Not this one. This one is, it's mine.
And then
He's
we
like,
turn
what's,
the page.
What's that mean? Like,
Yeah.
It means yours.
And I don't know that she actually tells him the story.
I don't think she does.
But there's this interaction when she's a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
and it's her father talking to her, and it's interesting to me the lengths that her father goes to with this particular gift.
It's important, and I'm taking notes.
Yeah.
I have a daughter who will be 9 in a month, actually. And so her dad gives her the gun.
Yeah.
And is like, it's for you. She's like, it's a gun. He's like, no, it's your gun.
Yeah.
And it's totally off the books. It's clean and custom made.
Yeah.
So it has no serial number.
Yeah. No way to track it.
No, it's
Yeah.
clear, crystal clear.
Yeah.
His statement: if anyone touches you anywhere, you shouldn't be touched. And of course, she's like, oh, Dad, and he's like, no, no, no.
Yeah.
You point this at their person
Mm-hmm.
or part of their person, and you keep pulling the trigger until you run out of bullets. Yeah. I'm fairly certain, considering how good of a shot she seems to be.
Yeah.
First shot should be enough.
Yeah.
I'm curious how many bullets the clip holds.
Yes.
These are just details.
Yeah.
But I'm figuring by shot 5.
Usually that gets the job done.
First shot honestly gets the job done.
Yeah.
Let's just be first shot. As a dad though, I like where his head's at.
Yeah.
I totally agree with this.
It's got an X number of bullets in it. Go ahead and use them.
All of them.
Go ahead.
Until he won't touch that no more.
Yeah. But like, what is it? Just the action and decision of an overprotective father,
Right.
or does he know a part of society and life that she is in that she doesn't fully comprehend yet.
That is also possible. Now, what he says, though, of course, is that she's at 14 and she's of an age where she will be solicited some things and she needs to be able to protect herself.
Yeah.
But it is very well possible that she is a part of a bigger thing and she's not fully aware.
Yeah.
She asked the question, is Mr. Miyake upset? That's how I'm pronouncing that.
Yeah, because the two eyes.
Two eyes, Miyake. So clearly she is a part of something big.
Yes.
Something major. And what you find out is that her role in this, however accidental, could have big repercussions.
Yeah.
This could be seen as a gang move.
Yeah, because that's the thing, is this is the first moment that you really realize what world we're set in.
Right.
Is when first Mr. Miyake is upset because she didn't contact him. Like, he had to hear about it
through other channels.
Yeah, which is got to be a lack of respect in some sense.
Yeah, you don't do that.
And then that ending sequence before we go visit Mr. Miyake, you may have just started a war of the Yakuza bigger than the Yamaichi feud. So
that's not a small statement.
Yeah,
that's a historical reference of, oh dang, I shouldn't have.
Yeah, so you've got two tattoo artists working for different gangs,
which is important.
Yeah,
and I think that's the answer to why she was like, you need to back up and not speak on what this tattoo is.
Yeah.
You're just a tattoo fan.
Yeah.
You don't understand what this tattoo is.
Yeah.
What life I clearly was a part of for him to encounter me and tattoo me himself.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing about this.
You're an artist and that's it.
Just stay.
Yeah.
It's fine. You're okay. So then we go to Mr. Miyake? Miyake?
Maybe. I need to figure out how
to
pronounce
we'll
that
figure
properly.
this out. This is a very interesting statement.
Yeah.
No Orientals.
Yeah.
First of all, not a word I thought you were supposed to use anymore.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about rugs.
Yeah.
That's what my daughter says.
Yeah.
So there's this reverence of things. He's kind of measuring things. He's kind of mulling it over.
Yeah.
He takes into account, like, hey, you've just shown a new skill that I was not aware of.
Right.
I didn't know you could do this.
Yeah. Which I don't think I think she's going to immediately regret this.
Yes. Oh, I think she already regrets it.
Yeah.
She, he basically is like, okay, now you're a gun for hire.
Yeah.
Whether you want to be or not.
Yeah. You've got the skill set for it.
You've got the skill, you've got the calm, even, to the point where you went home and you start drawing pictures.
Yeah. Yeah. And the subtle threats already begin, like four panels into this conversation. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not going to give you the other clan. So, like
that could have happened.
Yeah.
Like, he could have been like, yeah, no, this was a misunderstanding. She's the one that did it. Here, you can have her.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens. He's like, no. I see value in you.
I could have
done that, but I'm not gonna.
Means he can at some point. Like, that's the kind of power he has over her.
I like this. Oh, you're not in trouble, Pearl. I'm not. It feels different. This isn't. You're not in trouble.
Yeah.
It's something else.
Yes.
You are now conscripted into somewhere else. This is what the situation is. Dude has his own tattoo parlor in his crib.
Yeah. And I bet there's a lock on the door.
Listen,
I really do.
His level of Yakuza is not even a joke.
Yeah.
He does not go to a parlor. The parlor comes to him.
Yeah.
It is his parlor.
Yeah.
Even, at home. He's basically telling her, like, you're gonna go kill these kids that were doing this stupid stuff, because apparently this was like a private little money laundering plan that went awry.
Yeah.
And rather than have some sort of respect for themselves and handle these things quietly, they do so in the wide open.
Yeah.
Which is terrible.
Yeah. It brings attention to the everything else the family is doing.
Right. And that's where things go wrong.
Yeah.
That's where things go very wrong. She's very much on the shelf about wanting to do this.
Yeah.
This isn't what she wants to be doing in life. It's not where she wants to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
She even says it.
So
like,
I can't do that.
I can't do that. Like, I'm an artist. This is what I'm here for.
Yeah. And that's when it turns, like hard turns.
Yo, when he grabbed her neck like that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got nervous.
Yeah.
Because I was like, whoa, level of escalation high.
Yeah.
Super high. He takes the tattoo pen from her.
Yeah.
And threatens to tattoo her face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And clearly, he's not the tattoo artist.
Yes,
That's not his thing.
Yeah, but he is an artist in a sense because he is terrifying.
Yeah.
And
what he does though.
Yeah, when you start running the tat needle running into a bullet wound.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah.
But okay, so here's the other thing though. The secret storytelling piece here is the fact that while she just handled 4 gunmen, perhaps, with no issue whatsoever, she doesn't even raise a hand to this guy that is absolutely hurting her.
Yeah.
Like, clearly this guy is something sufficient you don't want to cross.
Yeah, because it's
bad.
Because there's never even, like, aside from the cries of pain,
right?
There's nothing else.
Tears?
Yeah.
She's just like, this sucks.
Yeah. And what I find interesting is there's like it's almost like the beginnings of tattoos on
right
her.
Like she's got some work done, but maybe that's all she went for was like the line work.
The
only person that's been allowed to actually finish it was Iraguchi.
Yeah.
So she's at home now, trying to chill, I guess. She's like, hey, please come over. I got a story to tell. Yeah. Something. And dude shows up, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, I'm a little more than proud of myself for finding you.'re like, look, dummy, you don't.
Yeah, he has no
You are
clue.
so in over your head. But he's absolutely in love with her.
Yeah, the level of infatuation
is so real.
He's got his blinders on.
Right. Rose-colored lenses for real. But I mean, he's kind of right though. He's like, hey, you guys know a tattoo artist with $1 million spider tattoo on her perfect white skin?
Yeah.
She clearly stands out.
Yeah.
Like that's facts. So it wasn't absolutely impossible to find her.
Yeah.
But he's like, look, first he's just not telling her his name, which is crazy. And he's like, look, this story of us getting together, how we met, we will tell our grandkids and nobody will believe us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is probably the most romantic thing.
Yeah.
That a crazy person has ever said to another person.
Yeah. I think he's smooth. He's got game.
He's got game.
Yeah.
He can't gunfight for nothing. I mean, granted, he didn't have a gun, but whatever. He didn't cry when he was going to get shot either.
Which makes me wonder,
like,
because he was
just like, okay, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. He didn't say please, no, don't, none of that. But he does recognize that Pearl saved his life, and he's like, look, I'm forever in your debt, and I'm gonna do everything I can to try to make that right for you. So, this is a noir story, very modern. If you've liked anything that we've talked about with Death and Glory, I think this is probably going to be a grittier, even
very, very gritty
version of that.
Like if you're a fan of Brubaker and Phillips stuff, definitely pick it up.
Yeah, this one's gonna be pretty. I have no idea if there are any plans for live action anything with this, but I can see this working well. In that sort of place. I mean, post Atomic Blonde. Maybe that might even inspired it. Like he might have actually taken the time and was like, "Yo, I can do that," and he goes for it.
Because I love it. It just takes it's got all the parts of a noir.
Yes.
But it doesn't play into the sexism of that genre.
Very true.
It's on it. It turns it on its head.
So let's see what else we have coming from this imprint. Jinx World. We got Pearl cover, Scarlet, and United States versus Murder Inc. So we've got a couple different things coming out of this one, and
I think covers out September 5th. Is that right? Yep, September 5th.
That's September 5th. So is United States versus Murder Inc.
Yep.
And it looks like Scarlet is in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So some good stuff.
Yeah.
But nice little write-ups on all those. So yeah, like Jinx World, man. Check it out. Pearl number 1.
Definitely
Bendis, Gatos. As always, thank you guys for being our Patreon exclusive members. Man, we totally appreciate it. Thank you for the new guys that just came on.
Thanks for jumping on.
Tell your friends, man.
Yep.
Tell them we got the goodness. We got the goods.
We read books.
We read them good. And we read them to you. Ish. Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd read you books. I'd read you books hard.
Really, I would.
I am now.